Oh, okay, dev and start. I guess they're adding this stuff here. But I have a feel kind of test this locally. See if this breaks the application. It probably does. Like, I have a feeling this will only work on the server.
Development side,
yeah. And if so, you may have to ask Madhurendra to say, hey, like, I'm going to keep npm run dev for our own local testing, but maybe I'll have another one that has, like, npm run dev with New Relic that we can try to, let's see, or npm start, yeah, like, so we definitely want an npm start, so, but, like, maybe, yeah, like, maybe we have a separate one for dev, like, it'll be called, like, start dev, and that one will have, let's see, because I have a feeling that this won't work locally. If you try to do build and start, which you may want to do, maybe we want to test the production build locally, I have a feeling this will break on Windows, unless you do something very special that we have to figure out later. But for now, you know, like, maybe we have, let's see. So this is the one that they're using on the server, but maybe we have our own one. You know, it's like called like npm start with New Relic. Or with, one second. Let me just think for a second.
Options like it is backend like so.
Let me 1 second. Let me start without like
It's not work yet.
Because maybe locally, maybe we want to do npm build and then start, but if we want to, like, I have a feeling if we add these options to this one, it won't work. But I think, like, this is what they kind of want, like, so they want us to, like, so on the server, Linux server, we'll probably add this, and the start will then bring this New Relic code that we're going to add with npm install. Hopefully it works. I mean, you also have to ask Madhurendra to add those two things to the env file. You know, I do this manually, but, like, you know, he has to get them in not manually, right? So you need, like, all those steps you saw, npm install, and then we have something like this, and then we test on the actual server here, and make sure that this works. Then we can log into New Relic, and, like, I think I had it last week working somewhere, but it's a lot of steps to make it work on Windows, so, like, that's why we have to, like, circle back on getting it to work on Windows.
We have the manual set for that.
Yeah. So at some point, when you deploy the code, I expect it then to show up here. Right now there's nothing because there hasn't been anything for, like, 7 days, but, like, at some point, if you add it, it should show up here. Like the like the response times, etc.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, like it's a pain to get working locally with Windows. Otherwise, I would, you know, like it. You can try running build and then start with the.
I'll try.
But I feel a little error, and then there's, like, another document that, like, you know, people say how to get it working on Windows, and I think I was even the last comment on there. New Relic integration. Let me send you something else also to try to get it working on Windows. 1 second. 1 second. Let me think where that was. I've got a ticket with that. Let's see. if you want, you can try to get it working on Windows. That's a little bit lower priority than, like getting it working on the actual server.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, this is what New Relic team gave me. So they're saying if you want to try to get it working on Windows, you can do this. But for now, try to get it working on Linux first, and then we can circle back on this.
What about the account? Account, you already have the account, the New Relic.
Yeah, we've been paying like $20,000 a year for like 10 years for it. So that's why we want to try to use that versus, what were you saying, like Sentry.js, right? Was that the one that you liked instead? Or?